Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is currently getting a lot of users a month. And I actually think Axie Infinity is probably going to end up having a nice run in the next bull cycle. I don't think new all-time high is on the way. There's a couple ways that could change, but as of right now, I think Axie Infinity is just its user base alone is strong enough that this is going to do something pretty positive in the next bull cycle, and we'll talk about that in a second. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying these coins because I expected they'd make me very good money. And you can see what the prices of these coins were when I recorded and released my videos, as well as the all-time highs that these coins hit about 16, 17 months on. And what your profit would have been. If you'd just thrown in $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, and you just sat on them for 16, 17 months and then sold them, your profit from 100 into each would have been 123 grand, which isn't too bad. Now, I sold all of these, we had the market crash, and since then I've been buying up cryptos left, right, and center. These are coins that I think can do, big gains, and they're going to be my profit. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can do a 40x, a 50x, a 100x, I buy it. And what that means is I'll jump onto the site, I'll tell the members what the coin is, what profits I think it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and they can copy along exactly. It means they will make the exact same profits as me, but the big upside there is they don't have to do any work. They don't have to read white papers, they don't have to learn about charts, they can just copy along. And if that sounds good to you, head over to copymycrypto.com now and take a look at the site. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify everything that you read there. So whether you want to see what I said about Phantom, whether you want to see what profits have been made, whether you want to see what the members have made, you can verify it all on this channel's history. And if you like what you see, guys, test it out and see if it's for you. Right, Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity did very well in the last bull cycle. Ran up really, really well. Hit heights of $165. Is backed by Animoca, it's backed by Defiance. Of course, the SEC have alleged it's a security because, of course it's a security. Everything's a security, guys. Did you not know? Did you not know? The cup you're drinking out of right now is a security. Everything's a security. Anyway, so Axie is a blockchain-based trading game and a battling game. It's partially owned and operated by its players. It's inspired by the games like Pokemon, Tamagotchi, all of that stuff. It allows players to collect, breed, raise, battle, and trade token-based creatures known as Axies. The Axies can take various forms. There are obviously tons of different iterations that it can have because there are 500 different body parts available, including aquatic, beast, bird, bug, plant, reptile parts. And parts from each class come in 4 different rarity scales, from common, rare, ultra rare, and legendary. And Axies can have any combination of body parts, making them highly variable and often rare and unique. Each Axie is an NFT and can be put into battles, enter into 3 versus 3 battles, the winning team earning more experience points that are used to level up the Axie stats or evolve the body parts. These Axies can be bred together to produce new and unique offspring, which can be used or sold on the Axie marketplace. They have an ever-growing, ever-evolving gaming ecosystem. And this is obviously drawing a lot of attention. It did do in the last bull cycle where we saw a huge surge in user base. I remember covering it when it was about $1. And it had about 10,000 users a month. And then in a sort of 3-month window, it went from 10,000 users to about 250,000 users. And its price did about 10-15x. Now, it has, just website visits alone, 1.7 million a month. And they're unique. So, God knows how many times it's actually been visited, but 1.7 million unique visits is pretty damn good. over the course of time, Axie have obviously done a lot. They sell land on Axie as well, so people have been buying up particular land. And we'll take a look at some of the marketplaces and stuff. As you can see, the game is exactly what you'd expect. You know, it's based on a sort of similar Tamagotchi, Pokemon-y kind of deal. They have made $3.3 billion in terms of sales. 11.9 million Axies have been produced. There are 1.9 million owners. The statistics on this are staggering, absolutely staggering. Obviously, these are all the breeding. You can get your land. The land, I can't remember what the highest value land sold for. I think bloody massive though. In terms of games as well, they have a ton of different variations of Axie now. You've got Axie Origins, you've got Axie Homeland, Axie Classic, Axie Infinity Raylights, Defenders of Lanusian Land, Project T Prototype. You know, they are continuing to build and evolve this. I rate that highly. And if we just take a look at some of the land stuff, maybe we'll get like an overall. Can we see? Highest price. I'd like to just see like the biggest sold, you know. So, okay, fine. Arctic plot, Lanusian. See, the problem is I can't guarantee that this land is worth whatever anyone's actually putting up or suggesting. If we go for sale, well, I guess we'll have a better idea. So they're saying 12 Ethereum for this piece of land, which to me is mad. Like I don't get me wrong. Like I do understand the value of NFT land. There is some truth to the fact that some of the lands in NFT world, or like in metaverse worlds, are going to be valuable. However, spending 30 grand on a piece of land to me is a bit wild. But you know, to be fair, people that spent 30 grand on a Bored Ape could have sold it for $250,000. So, you know, NFTs don't necessarily have to make total sense as of right now. The game itself does. Like, the game is very, very clever. You don't need tons of capital to get started. It says play for free, but that's where you won't earn, right? If you want to get started, obviously you need to spend a little bit to get your Axies and stuff. But overall, this is just a very interesting project. People are still on board with this. People are still playing with this. 1.7 mil unique visits every month is a very strong sign. And fundamentally, most of the coins at this point are still to come. And that's kind of the only thing that makes me hesitate about any sort of new all-time high, because there is a level of like, you know, there's going to be some more coins being released. By the way, that when is it? Yeah, so we are here-ish now, 2024, nearly. So we should be, in theory. See, it's not very good when you have that kind of crap. That annoys me. But yeah, so you know, most of that supply should be out, even though it's suggesting it isn't. That doesn't mean that this is accurate. CoinMarketCap's often wrong. But there is a risk when a ton of coins are being released that there can be a dump. Now, granted, a percentage of that is for ecosystem, and a percentage of that's for Sky Mavis, but you do have private sale people that could potentially still have a lot of crypto that dump on it. You've still got public sale people that could have a bit on it. I'm hesitant to be looking at a new all-time high here. I think $120 is a fair target. That means it's, you know, 3/4 of its all-time high. Its all-time high was, you know, $165. So if it hit $120, you know, that's still a very high market cap. You know, you're still looking at a market cap of what, $15 billion, which is very, very high. Is it higher Is that fair representation of 1.7 million users? Probably is, because the thing is in the next bull cycle, we see the same thing over and over. There'll be a load of people that flock back to Axie Infinity and they'll start buying it and they'll start playing the game. And that user base of 1.7 million website visits will go up to 5 or 10 million a month. And then you're going, yeah, this probably is fair that it's reflective. So I think $120 is a fair target. I think it's probably about accurate for Axie Infinity given the current user base. And yes, because you've still got 4% that have quite a significant amount of Axie. So yeah, and you still got about 140 people that have over $100,000 worth. So there's still potential for dump. Like that. That's it. I think there's a risk that people are going to dump, but I think if the user base is as strong as it seems, should be able to handle that kind of erratic dump fairly fine. Axie is also buyable everywhere. If you're going to get it, guys, get it at BitGet. BitGet is a top 5 exchange in the wing, like waiting in the wings. If you've not got an account, you can sign up with the partner link in the description. You'll get $1,000 in rewards for doing a few tasks. On top of that, they've got the best earn features in crypto. They've got the biggest copy trading community in all of crypto. You can actually connect your wallet via MetaMask now through BitGet. BitGet is an outstanding exchange, and if you want discounts on trading fees, the partner link in the description will give you that. As for Axie, look, could it in theory go higher to a new all-time high? Absolutely. The way that's going to happen is through very effective marketing, making sure that user base grows. And they are doing some things very, very well. Like the fact that they're adding in-game different iterations of games, that's how you keep people engaged. It's the same way Fortnite works, where they'll do a new update. It's a new season, so they create new land, new features within the game. So they're doing the right things. Marketing really needs to ramp up for Axie, which I think they'll do. They've been very effective in what I've seen them do. I think their next step really will be to jump on board a celebrity bandwagon. I think that is a sensible idea in terms of how you draw new users in. I'm gonna whoever I don't really know celebrities. It's literally about to say Kanye West. I don't know, is he still a celebrity? I genuinely don't know. But you get the right celebrity that's saying, I'm playing Axie Infinity. I've got this Axie, and you bring in so many new users. And if they do those things, yes, it will hit an all-time high. It just will, because we've seen it too many times to think differently at this point. But initial target, like I say, $120 seems fair. Still nice gains. Not quite 20x, but not far. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. And if you're an Axie player, what's your favourite game of the Axie games? Do you like Origins, or which version do you like the most? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think Axie can hit in the next bull cycle too. And guys, if you want to make the exact same profits as me in the next bull cycle, go to copymycrypto.com, because that's where you would be able to do it. Copymycrypto.com is where I share my entire portfolio with the members. Anytime I find a coin that I think can do a 40x, 50x, or 100x, I buy it. And what that means is the members can copy along exactly. So they'll get in at the same point. When I sell my coin, I'll tell them when I'm selling my coin. They can sell their coin if they're copying along. Again, make the same profits as me. No work required as well. They don't have to dive into markets. They don't have to dive into white papers. And if you just want to see some of the stuff that's happened, go onto the site. You'll see me doing like a clip of my course that I did on Phantom, where I said Phantom will 100x or more. Remember, Phantom did 700x. No one was talking about Phantom. Especially when I did it. It had a market cap of $9 million. And when I find another Phantom, just go straight to the members. If you want to see what the members have earned as well, like I say, go onto the site. You'll see it all there. And if you like what you see, guys, try the service. See if it's for you. And that's it from me. Take care. Bye-bye.